Hey, it's show and tell time, and today I'm at the symposium with Sherry Williams from Global Grab Technologies, and I am interested to find out, Sherry, more about Global Grab Technologies. It's kind of a tongue twister if you say it fast.
It is, absolutely. No, happy to share a little bit about who we are. We are a manufacturer and installer of crash-rated vehicle barrier solutions. So anytime you look at needing to harden that perimeter or make that arrivals and departure section of an airport safer, that's where we come into play.
Yeah, and people probably try to breach from different sections of the airport or vehicles, so you're protecting from all different elements, right?
You are. There's really two specific sections you look at. One is actually hardening the perimeter, where you have a vehicle breach that will go through, say, some chain link fence or an existing gate of some structure, and then you have the pedestrian aspect when you look at your arrivals and departures. So really those are the two key components that come into most conversations.
What's new in your sector of business in aviation and airports? Are there new trends that people are looking at? Like, what's different about hardening the perimeter?
Yeah, originally we would think about the actual perimeter itself and looking at just the fencing and the gates and some solutions that go with that. But today there are a lot of challenges in and around the car rental aspect of things, and so needing to be able to harden that more from stolen vehicles or gates that aren't properly working and different items of that structure. And then the airports seem to really care a lot about that pedestrian access. And so, where we may have started the conversation on the perimeter, it quickly moves inside that perimeter.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. What's it like when an airport is looking to upgrade their perimeter? Maybe talk a little bit about the process.
Yeah, absolutely. So we have in-house engineering, so we can work with that airport or with their design firm hand in hand and actually lay out all the solutions if they're looking to do an actual replacement. But sometimes they're just looking at a way to harden their existing infrastructure, and so we have solutions for that as well. So whether it's transitioning that chain link fence into a crash-rated solution, or it's just a slide gate that they need to harden and they want to work with that existing infrastructure, we can do that as well. So we try to meet them where they're at and go from there. Sometimes it's working with the existing, and sometimes they're ready for that full replacement. We go through that process.
How often do you think an airport should look at its perimeter and evaluate, whether it's up to date, is it safe, is it in good shape?
So some of that is controlled by mandates that are in place. So depending on what their security plan is, depending on what their audit process is between something more at a federal level as well as something more at just that airport level, that will usually dictate those timelines and what they're working with from there. But they should absolutely look at this every year.
Okay. And what sets Global Grab Technologies apart from some of your competitors?
Yeah, absolutely. So that's where we are a turnkey provider. So we are able to do that consultation. We have that engineering in-house that I was talking about.
Right.
And so we're able to work with that. We don't have to go outside our firm for that. And then we can do that actual manufacturing. And then we have turnkey to the point that we can do the actual installation in the field, or we can just provide that oversight. So again, we try to meet them where they are in that, but we can provide all those aspects. And then we have a service team as well. So, if an airport is looking for a service provider, we can be that, and it doesn't have to be just our barriers. It could be any barriers. Or if they have their own in-house maintenance team that they want to work with, then we can come in and do just like an annual inspection and give them a list of items that they might want to look at. Our goal is to help them get the longevity out of the system.
End to end.
Absolutely.
Okay, awesome. Sherry, thank you so much for sharing that with us today.
Oh, no, thank you so much.
We'll see you soon.
Okay, sounds great.